It looks like you're down 2.5 pounds in
Hmm.
5 days since we started.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
good. That's good progress.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you did this week as far as
It was
heavy?
hard because honestly, I felt like Tuesday, Wednesday, I ate a lot, and then like my numbers were high, and then all of a sudden I just cut everything completely.
Okay. So a little
But
back and forth. Yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was hard.
Why do you feel like that was?
Because I'll be like, oh, it's okay, I'll get one chip, and then it's okay, and then I'll start eating more, and like, ah, no pasa nada, and I'll just continue getting more.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So a little
discipline.
bit so a little bit of snacking, it sounds like.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And what were you snacking on mostly?
Chips or churros.
Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. Do you feel like that was the biggest issue?
Yeah.
Did
Hmm.
you did you find your smartwatch?
Yes, this morning.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Yes,
So
this morning.
so
This
moving
morning.
forward, we'll be able to track those
Yes,
steps.
it was this morning. It's because you know how we rented out the house, and I think I got everything from the door, and I just put it like I put it in a bucket, and then today and this morning and yesterday, well, yesterday I put most of the stuff away, and this morning I just removed, and that was the last thing with the bucket and another I don't know what else it was, but yeah, I
Okay.
found it this morning.
Hey, no problem. That's awesome. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try to wear that every day.
Hmm.
I mean, some people, I don't know how you feel about wearing it when you sleep to get your sleep score.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't.
Yeah, I don't wear anything like
Yeah.
nothing on my wrist when I go to sleep.
Hmm.
So I get that. But definitely wear it, during the day so that we can
Yeah.
track those steps and make sure you're getting that 10K steps a day. Because that's
Okay.
really the 10K steps, eating in a calorie deficit and hydrating, that's like the ticket.
Okay. Yeah.
Where do you feel like you did good this week?
What do I feel? Oh, I think sleeping. I can't stop on sleep.
You caught up on sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Okay. Moving into this week, what I want to do is identify one or two things that we can focus on. That way we're not trying to overhaul everything all at once, but every week
Hmm.
we add like one or two things that you can start really focusing on. So this week, it seems like you drink a lot of water already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A big issue last week was snacking, so I've got an option there,
Hmm.
and then steps. So what I'm thinking is we focus this week on replacing our snacks with fruit.
Okay.
Okay. And one of the big ways that we can get a win here is by taking all of the garbage that's in your pantry or in your fridge.
It's hard because of the kids.
Yeah, that's true. You could also pivot the kids to snacking on fruit,
Yeah.
you
They do
know?
like fruit, but I don't know. It's my boyfriend won't take almost all the snacks out.
I got
He
you. I
won't.
got you. I got you. So, I mean, I know it's tough.
I I actually wanted him to join like get your program too, but it's hard for him because he goes to graveyard. He was going to the same guy when I was going to the gym, but I don't know.
Yeah,
He didn't say
so
anything.
if he wants to, that's fine. We don't have to. I know, like, I work with another graveyard shift guy. He actually isn't going to the gym right now. All he's
Oh.
doing is focused on diet and getting
Mm-hmm.
steps in. Once we get to a certain point with weight
Mm-hmm.
loss, with fat loss, if then we want to pivot to start working out, we can do that. But the
Oh,
most
okay.
important thing for a lot of my clients is let's get what you're eating, right? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
foundational. How much are
Yeah.
you consuming versus how much you're burning? And
Yeah.
a good way to get the burn is to just walk.
He says that because he works graveyard. It's just he needs to be snacking all the time. Like I can't. I used to meal prep for him, which was during the day, but when he used to work during the day, but at graveyard, he says like if he eats like a big meal, he'll get sleepy.
Yeah, yeah, and that's fine. This is the thing that I had, that I do personally, and I used to be a big snacker. I'm still a big snacker, but what I
Hmm.
snack on now is fruits and veggies. You eat some oranges, some berries, some bananas and apples. You're not gonna be able to get 400 calories worth of fruit in one sitting.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why we want to replace what we're currently snacking on with fruits and veggies.
Hmm.
It doesn't sound fun at first, but eventually your body starts to crave it and you no longer even want the
Hmm.
the chips. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
true. Hmm.
This week, let's commit to snacking on fruit and focused on getting our 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
You gonna be able to lock in on that?
I think so. Yeah, I
No,
think so. No, I will. I will. I will. I
yeah,
will.
I will. See, that's what we like. I like that commitment too, because it's
No, I
all
will. I will.
half the battle is right here, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
When we tell ourselves, I think I can, I'm gonna try, maybe, we're giving ourselves an out. But as soon as you tell me, no, this week I'm gonna focus, we're not talking about doing this forever. We're talking about
Hmm.
this week, focus on snacking on fruits and veggies.
Yeah.
When you go to grab the bag of chips, what I want you to do is immediately put it down and go grab some fruit.
Okay.
Go
I
grab an
will.
orange, go grab an apple. Sometimes
Hmm.
we're snacking mindlessly, we just want it, blah, 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 but we're throwing
Yeah,
off
because we're
calories in our
bored.
body.
Hmm.
And it's like it comes down to what do we want? Do we want to mindlessly snack on chips or do we want to lose the weight?
Yeah. True.
You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
this week, your two big focuses, let me jot this down, snacking on fruits and veggies and walking 10K steps a day. You can be able to do that?
Yes. I think. No, no, I will. I will. I will.
I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you say what your two big focuses are for this week.
Snacking on fruit and the 10K steps.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna be able to do
I
this.
will. I will. I will.
You will. You're down 2.5 pounds already, and you don't
Yeah.
even feel strong about last week. So
Yeah.
with these two focuses this week, I really think we're gonna be able to get even more off of that scale.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get some non-scale victories as well, being replacing a snacking habit with snacks that are better for you. You can still snack. It's just about what you're giving your body.
Okay. I will. I'll do that.
All right, cool deal. So at the end of every day, what I want you to
Hmm.
do is send me a screenshot of your steps. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But one of the biggest things I try to do, because I've done meal plans with clients in the past,
Yeah. And
it's the same
no.
thing. It's like people aren't able to abide by a meal plan all the time. Like if you're not
No.
like a 21-year-old person with no responsibilities, you can
Yeah.
fully
No.
focus, you can't do it. So what I like to do is identify what's going on in your life. How
Hmm.
are you living day to day? What's your work
Right.
schedule like? What's your kids' schedule like?
Hmm.
Do you have time for lunch and dinner? Are you only able to
Hmm.
make one meal a day? We're not focused on exactly what you're eating, just the kinds of meals you're eating. So
Yeah.
cutting out some of those more complex carbs, cutting out
Right.
junk snacks and replacing them with good snacks. So it's all these little lifestyle
Hmm.
adjustments so that let's say I did give you a meal plan and you followed it flawlessly for the next 3 months, but
Hmm.
it was like you said, it was very hard.
Hmm.
What happens when you stop?
Yeah. I just go back up again.
Exactly. So that's why I try to address these habits so
Hmm.
that it becomes a lifestyle that you
Hmm.
have complete control over.
Yeah.
You can use it for life. 10
Hmm.
years from now, you're like, yeah, I used to snack on a bunch of crap and now I eat fruits and veggies as my snacks and I have
Hmm.
protein focused meals and I drink a lot of water. I lost
Yeah.
all the weight and I've kept it all off. That's the goal. All right. How are you feeling about this week? How are you feeling about moving forward? What's your
Good.
confidence level on a 1 to 10 about being able to do what we're talking about this week?
No. 10.
10.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. Love to hear it. Just to refresh you, what's your week look like this week?
Well, I have two exams. One tomorrow, one on Wednesday, and then well, we have the kids this week.
Do you have an idea of what you're going to be eating or no, not really yet?
I no. I just think it's more like salmon, tuna, and fruit because I did the DoorDash thing just full of fruit because the kids like it. So
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So lots of fruit. Chicken, steak is going to be a good one too.
chicken and steak. Mm.
Ground beef, focus on getting
I
your,
really I like ground beef, but it's just I feel like it feels heavy.
yeah. Do you degrease it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. After you eat that meal, would your boyfriend be able to hold the kids down for 10 minutes while you go take a walk?
Yeah.
Good, perfect. So after every meal this week, that's number three. Three focuses for you this week.
Mm-hmm.
Snacking
Walk
on fruits
after
and
every
veggies,
meal.
10,000 steps a day, and walk off every meal. That
Okay.
walking off every meal is going to tie into your 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
But if we can start getting those habits down starting
Mm-hmm.
this week, we're going to see some progress. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Good job. Good job on this first week. All right. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.